of Life is Strange. The most serious episode.
Were you really about to pull an Al Gore and just say cereal?
Cereal is gonna be super serial, guys.
That's exactly what
It's
it's
gonna
going to
be
do.
more. It's gonna be more dark and deep than last episode.
It actually
I
does get.
would.
This will be your favorite chapter, I know for sure. Just let it play through.
Let it cook? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let it cook, alright.
Monster or
What
moral?
was it? The thing I sent by the order of by the order of hunters. I authorize you to let him cook.
Cook. Yeah. I do more than cook. I
You have a
flambe and
superpower?
then grill it.
You're both fucking with me, right?
I butterfly that monster and lay it on the grill and just go to town.
Oh, we're going right in.
I'm not so into calling it a superpower, but all the rest is true.
Fine. Then tell me what I'm feeling right now.
You're feeling.
It doesn't work like that.
You're actually a little annoyed. Whether it's true
God,
or
it
not.
just sounds so much
You
like
like being
like
left
mind
out.
reading with extra steps.
Well,
You know
I
what I
want to
fucking
get the
mean,
board
though?
game Hues and Cues. Have you guys heard of that board game?
Cues and cues.
oh shit.
Yeah.
The foosball game. You
I
know
have
exactly
not.
what to do.
It's like you draw a card and it's like a color, and the board is like all the
You need
colors
to
that's in the
focus on
game.
positive
And you
memories.
say a
Don't
word,
get
and everyone
lost in
has to guess what
sadness.
color that is
I thought it would help.
on the board.
You know what's funny?
Just
Speaking of
warn
board
me
games,
next
I
time,
uncovered all of
okay?
my Munchkin sets.
Deal.
Oh snap!
I
They
did, I
released
found
like
them.
100 more
You
since
can
last
talk
we
for
played.
me.
Oh, I know.
Wild.
I'm sure they did.
I'm usually being hyperbolic, but I don't even think that's hyperbolic.
No,
Ha!
but she was in yesterday working
Man.
on her laptop.
And Blake doesn't throw around
You said she
$5
was
words for
afraid of
nothing.
Something around Gabe's death.
Hyperbolic.
She's covering up what Typhon did. I bet there's proof.
I hope so. If she comes in today, let's be ready with a plan. In the meantime, I've got to finish my shift.
We're on it.
I was about to say,
Time
did
to
she
earn a
get
paycheck.
upgraded to
I
bartender?
should clean the dirty dishes around the bar.
Oh, yeah.
Did we get upgraded to bartender?
We were kind of already starting to do it, so
Oh, I thought we were just servers. A Soyven.
Can't go on a run. Everyone will see how awkward and out of shape I am. Forget it.
Been there before. Maybe I can encourage her. Hey, can I ask
New
you something?
dialogue.
I guess you
Always
got new
felt too
dialogue.
Self-conscious to try running. You seem like a pro. Any tips?
Oh. Well, definitely don't let that stop you. Just push through it, you know?
I'll try that. Thanks.
For small talk, that's the true superpower.
No, drawing really fast was a real superpower, Blake. That was a real superpower.
And the power of Etch-a-Sketch.
Look, why didn't he just have an Etch-a-Sketch?
How do these birdwatching contests?
That'd have been more believable
Who's checking the sightings?
If I can get help on my own.
than his fucking ass like just being able to draw really quick. In no reality is that an actual thing.
She's coping with this alone. Hey, Eleanor. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you, dear.
I just needed one.
Just
more
Pictomancer.
I really appreciate your help from a couple weeks ago.
Maybe a Pictomancer, but that they have to be a fucking Mancer
Of
to
course.
even
I'm glad I could help.
gain that kind of ability.
I've never heard the word Mancer be used on its own.
Where
Just use that as a diss. Just
girl from
call him a magician. You frickin'
I really
Mancer.
miss that song.
You
We
freaking
used to play
Mancer.
it in here all the time.
Weird. I've never heard it.
Isn't that a fun
Maybe
word?
Jed knows where it
Just
went?
he's a fucking Mancer.
No, I still love the term
Did you
for
trade out the
time
quarters in the
traveler.
register yet?
Is just chronomancer.
Oh, you
Chronomancy.
Hey, where do we keep unused jukebox CDs?
We don't. Everything we have is in the jukebox.
Cool. Just curious.
Oh,
How old did we establish Alex was?
She's 21.
21.
Yeah.
Just old enough to drink.
Yeah. Everything in the jukebox, huh?
Brain.
A song's missing.
Song missing.
He said everything's in the juice box. You lie.
Well, you can only blame the monkey brain.
Hey, do you guys know a song that goes, "Where are you, girl from Rome"?
Holy shit. Blast from the past. Alabaster Daydreams.
My dad used to love
Wow.
that song.
What a trip-ass title that is.
With him. Got to the point where he couldn't stand to even hear it anymore.
So, what happened to it?
Eventually, Jed pulled it out of the jukebox and stashed it somewhere. You could ask him.
Sweet. Thanks.
So not all the
Hey,
CDs are in
boss.
there.
Do the words Alabaster Daydreams mean anything to you?
Oh,
Yes,
hell.
also you're fired.
Like brother, like sister, huh? Fine. Guess it's been long enough. It's back behind the bar someplace.
Thanks.
Oh, he took that well.
About as well as someone like him could
Alright.
take it.
Let's hear this infamous song.
Vic Nasty.
Crap.
Think of the children.
Mind the damn porridge. What in the fuck are some of these song names?
I don't know.
Give me a hand and kick your own ass.
I think these are all real songs, though. So,
Which is even funnier if that's true.
Alabaster Daydreams. That's it. How the hell?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, did you basically like you fucking like
Fuck
it's
you,
all
Ryan
fucking mind
Logan.
reading with extra
Enjoy
steps.
your Birder of the Year title while it lasts.
Ooh, shit. Ryan's got a rival.
Hey, welcome. I'll be right with you.
I gotta make sure you got all the dirty dishes. Oh, he's gonna
I
skip.
better check in with Steph and Ryan.
Yeah, fuck them dishes.
What the? Nah, use a bartender, my guy. You don't serve dirty drinks in dirty glasses.
We'll
you want?
bartend these nuts.
Yeah, good luck
Be a long night.
continuing to say that when the FDA walks in.
Always is.
And then they put their nuts on the glasses.
Tonight's the
And
Spring
say,
Festival.
you better clean that up or we're gonna shut your
I
ass
heard
down.
it's wrong. Hey, Ducky. Is everything okay?
Of course. I've never felt better.
Okay. Glad to hear it.
Everything is not fine.
Hey, getting ready for the big LARP?
Oh,
The
hey.
big LARP.
Yeah,
The big LARP.
trying.
The big
God damn.
chungus.
I hope we can get Ethan into it.
now that I
Sorry.
hear that, that would have been a great Easter egg to find, like, on the wall somewhere.
I definitely just left in mid-conversation. I feel bad about that. Hang on, we gotta reload. I know we don't normally do that, but
What? What?
Wait, what?
I walked away in mid-conversation. I didn't know she was done talking.
Boy.
Wait, so they're not just like, they'll continue talking as you walk?
Welcome.
They'll just think you're a
Be
bitch?
right with you.
No, but it was rude. I didn't realize she was done talking.
Just a toddler that's just bored of the conversation.
I better check in with Steph and Ryan.
So wait, do you gotta do the whole Alabaster Daydreams crap all over again?
No.
Okay.
No, that's why
You
I
gotta
did.
talk to Ducky.
It's going to be a long night tonight.
Hey, Ducky. Is everything okay?
What a name. That is like,
I've never felt
like,
better.
what an arch character
Okay.
he is. Like,
Bro, it's
He
okay, let's just play
certainly
some darts.
seems to fulfill a role.
Well, that's not his actual name. That's what they just call him.
Hey, getting ready for the big LARP?
Big LARP.
Oh, hey. Yeah. Trying. I hope we can get Ethan into it.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm sure he'll like it.
Okay. I feel better now.
The modern day gamer. I had to
Karma
reset.
restored for Dana. Was that what that was? Karma points being restored?
Steph and Ryan.
Yes.
And people say video
I'll go
games
check in.
cause violence. And yet we felt hurt because we
Okay,
left mid
She's
combo.
here. What's the plan?
Video games hurt us? Is that what you're trying to say?
We have two plans, actually.
Because sometimes that's true.
We're still
Video games
workshopping
don't cause violence, they just give us more trauma.
They just inflict more violence
Good to have options, right? So what
on
are
our psyche.
Okay, so here's what I'm
Violent video games
I
don't cause
asked Diane
violence, but for
out on a
some
date.
reason,
Wait, what?
cozy
And
games
she's
make
so
me
into
violent.
it. She doesn't notice one line
Dude,
in the
okay,
game,
speaking of
so I
cozy
get her
games,
laptop.
speaking of cozy
Put
anything,
the
actually,
laptop upstairs,
there's
What?
this
tap on
comic, there's this
Danny
comic you ought
Evans.
to look at
Maybe Diane and I still hook up.
called
Not really.
Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees.
That's your plan?
Beneath the trees where nobody sees. Okay.
Oh my god, please tell me you have something better.
I do.
It'll look like a
Be
Berenstein,
clear.
it'll look like a
It's the same
Berenstein
plan.
Bears book, but like
Except,
it is
I'm
definitely
Berenstein.
not that.
look, Steph, I don't even think she's gay, alright? She's probably into the rugged mountain man type.
Basically, it'll look like a children's book,
All the
like
transplants
storybook,
are.
in terms of the art.
Just happy tree fans, is that what it turns into? Yeah, these ideas suck. Okay, no, never mind.
Oh,
Okay, maybe these plans do need some more time.
What? It's a simple plan. Literally.
It didn't
2
matter which one you
steps.
choose.
You just need to choose
Just progress in the story.
the hotter distraction.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
why did it look like she had
No
fake
time
teeth
for
on there for a
that.
second?
Side quest. Make our binguses wet.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, what the?
Dude, I have
I
no
missed this
dog
choice.
in this game. I have no fucking dog in this game.
What choice
Dana,
do we
I
have
leave
here?
it to you.
What? No, hold,
I
hold
don't
on,
know.
hold
Do
on.
you want
Give
to
me the
bang
context.
Steph or do you want to bang Ryan? That's probably what's it gonna boil down to.
Look,
If y'all were paying
I chose the
attention.
straight and narrow path. Okay.
Yeah,
Look.
let's just Dana explain it, because
Yeah,
I've
Dana
already
explain it
lost
to
the
us.
plot on this side quest.
Look, this is you titled you titled this Royal Squad Plays. You think we're gonna sit here and hear
Yes.
everything out?
Yes.
I mean- It's the whole point
No.
of the choosing the decisions. But now.
No,
Oh,
it would be great if they put a little thing, a little blurb saying, "Oh, this is what we're having you decide."
there is actually. There is actually a
Oh, it's
feature
a
for that in this game.
setting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
It
just
is
don't
there.
know. Yeah, but I don't know exactly how it like works though.
So until that is implemented, care to explain what we missed, Dana?
Yeah. So they were waiting for Diane to get here, and they were trying to take a flash drive to get some information, but they needed to one of those two to distract her. But this is part like importance of like romancing.
It's just trying to see if our
wow, it's now it's a matter of like who are we choosing as a sacrificial lamb, right? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Like that's the one we're not gonna romance.
Yeah, who's gonna be the honeypot? Basically, he's gonna be the honeypot.
Who we sending? Who we sending? Who we smashing? Is that what we're doing?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh.
Look, Ryan was what? I don't know, Gabe's friend. I don't know, just send him. I don't really care. I don't have a dog in this game.
Look, at this point,
in this choice,
I went straight and narrow last time. We're gonna go scissoring me timbers. So let's see if
Steph, yeah,
sending Ryan,
Steph, or Ryan.
So, Ryan's not gay, bruh. All right, I guess we're going.
The choice is basically: is your gaydar working?
Is your gaydar working? I mean,
Let's go with Steph.
Steph,
hopefully he's smashing Stephanie.
DJ,
there.
It's a no-brainer. Sorry, Ryan.
Fuck yes. In your face.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh my gosh.
I appreciate the...
Not really a Paramore option,
but
but
we
whose
don't know if
bingus
she's
do we
anything
want
worth
to get
stealing
wet
yet.
tonight? Oh boy.
I'm just gonna try talking to her.
Our option is like actually more entertaining anyway. To be honest with
Read
you.
her emotions. I'll let you know if I need that distraction.
Good luck.
I need to go pee on that decision.
You do that!
I'll pause it.
I will. I will do that.
And we'll just kick rocks and wait for you to come back.
I mean, I'm gonna have the headset on, so I'll hear you kick those rocks.
I will hear you kick those rocks.
So I felt so bad. We were at like a restaurant bar, and like all they had is like bar stools, and the guy just like I wasn't even sure if he was like full blown drunk, but he just like fell as slow as possible from his bar stool, and I felt so bad. Like we all got up out of our seats, and it's just like I have never seen someone fall so
like did he hit
slowly.
Did he hit his head?
No, he's just kind of like he kind of just I guess stumbled out of like his bar stool, you know.
Oh, he's
but
fine.
It's just like I have never seen mans just fall as slowly as possible.
Dude, from my line of work, I've seen it so many times. I'm like, bro, as long as you didn't hit your head and you ain't bleeding, you're okay.
I don't know.
Probably
knowing
didn't-
my luck, anytime I fell,
Probably didn't
I
feel
actually
it.
broke an arm.
The hell, bro? You fall and you do double damage.
No, one time was like on ice, and one time was because I had a Saint Bernard when he stood up was 6 or 7 feet tall, and he kind of jumped on top of me, and I landed on my arm. 2 instances where I broke both my arms, just falling on like tarmac ice, and falling on like or asphalt ice, and then falling just from being jumped by a 7-foot fucking Saint Bernard when it stood up. That was always fun.
Minus the hurting yourself.
You learn how to do a lot of things with your non-dominant hand. Take from that what you will.
Saying shit like that, but you know exactly how we wanted to take it.
Oh boy.
You know exactly how you want us to take
As you're
it.
draining your main vein. Okay, let's get back to it.
Thanks, Alex. What's the best?
Yeah, did Blake forget I was draining the main vein?
But it was magical though. I've never seen someone fall so slowly in my life.
Man, I mean, are you sure you just don't need another Seagram's Escapes just to even process that?
I don't know how, and I don't know why yet, but I will find out.
Anyway,
Alex,
I hope they're okay.
I can assure you that Typhon is committed to a full
They
and
probably got a
open
concussion.
investigation. We want to find those responsible and hold them accountable just as much as you do.
They
That's
probably
the
figured out how to
truth.
slow down time, but they slowed down time at the wrong time.
Zawardo.
She's got a great
Zawardo!
unlike Matt. Let's see what she's really feeling.
Star Platinum Zawardo! I can't believe for all the trauma that Jotaro was inflicted with, he still just decided, maybe as a disrespect,
She's pissed.
to just
If I can still
name that
create
attack of
Typhon,
his, like,
maybe
Star
I can
Platinum
find
of the
out
world.
Zawardo.
Integrity to our very core.
Integrity?
Oh, yeah.
Integrity.
That's our motto. It's a motto.
Good beer?
Yep.
Yeah.
William Bloom, huh?
Yeah. He's the best.
Question her about
Is
the
that your niece and
napkins.
nephew? They must be proud to have a super-powered business.
Pretty good
woman on
napkins, huh? Good quality
suppose.
paper.
They
Great,
do look up
great
to me.
quality
I
ply.
try to be the best role model I can.
Do you belong to a church around here?
The napkins? You want to know about
Yeah,
the
I want to
napkins?
know more about the
I sort of
napkins.
lapsed with all that.
Boy.
Napkins.
I do miss it, though.
What? What?
Okay. Now I need to pick something.
No,
that'll
no,
push
no, the
Diane's
napkins, the
emotional
napkins.
edge.
What the? Why do you want to know about the napkins?
Napkins, napkins, napkins.
What
Do
the?
you have,
Is this as bad as the
enough
bear
napkins for the table?
thing you were dealing with?
Yeah. I'm fine, thanks.
Do you need some napkins, Blake? Is that what you need for your birthday and for your Christmas presents? Just napkins?
Look, I
Why
know
can't we
you're
be
not a
more
bad
like the
person.
Japanese? Anytime a slight inconvenience happens, it's
brother
just,
is dead
here's some
because of the choices you made
consolation
with my
napkins. Some consolation tissues.
How does that make you
I don't know, I've
feel?
heard about it. It's kind of funny.
I actually want to know.
Alex, Typhon is doing everything we can to address the situation. That's the truth. Okay?
Press X to doubt.
All right. That's the emotion.
First of all, that's the wrong game.
Time to explore.
What you just said.
Look, no, there's the option right there. Press X to doubt.
Press X to doubt. You mean to read emotions?
Okay. Time to find out what Diane is really hiding.
Does it fall within the tolerable limits?
Well, as I say in the report, there's a small chance that debris from the detonation could...
It's a simple question.
It falls within the tolerable limits. Typhon brought me here, and look where it got me. Damn them all.
I hate my job.
There's something else.
Literally everybody.
I didn't join Typhon to cover up a murder. If they try to pin this on me, I'll have everything I need to fight back.
Holy shit.
She's the final boss.
She must have evidence on the USB stick. Oh, looks like I'll need a distraction after all.
What do you type in your thoughts?
So based on that, we can just already kind of figure out what kind of happened.
No, there's more to it.
Man,
An
the
inside
fact
job.
that we just didn't even have a chance to like hack into the cell phone or something, and she just looked, the cell phone was already like
Hey, Diane.
looking at it, like, and just
Inside
Steph.
job.
How are you?
inside
So-
job, I guess.
What's your deal?
What's
I'm
your
sorry?
deal?
Are you single? Semi-single? Taken, but still down to get drunk and make out?
Whoa. Was not expecting that at all.
Some distraction when you're laughing.
That
at
was
your
some
joke.
distraction.
Am I
All
blushing?
right.
I feel like I'm blushing.
Yeah, I could see your cheeks from space.
Super.
Her ass
Wow,
cheeks.
what a
For me.
what
Her
a
ass
I guess
cheeks
that was
from
a bar.
space on her face.
That was a bar,
I'm
I guess.
so flattered. I don't even know what to say.
Hey, no sweat. Just think about it.
How could you?
Back to
Okay,
me.
I'm a pretty
I'm not going
oblivious
anywhere.
guy. I'm a pretty oblivious guy, but I think I could have sensed
ya.
that. I'm sorry. I am the world's most oblivious guy, and I feel like I could have sensed that. Somebody touching a dingle or dongle off my laptop? Yeah, I think that's pretty.
That's some wild shit.
Epic? Totally insane?
My heart is pounding.
Totally epic gamer.
Steph, there's a very real chance that you awoke something in Diane.
Wouldn't be the first time.
You guys, oh, that was hilarious. Oh my god. I hope this was worth it.
Password protected. Guess I'm not surprised.
I'll bring these to Riley. See if she's willing to help. She's a whiz at computer stuff.
In the meantime, we have a LARP to do.
God,
Grab your hat and meet me
we're
at the
just
park.
doing this.
And don't forget your guitar.
Going in
okay?
raw, no rubber.
Is the guitar really necessary?
What? How can you be a bard without a guitar? The bard's whole job is to musically regale people.
Well then, prepare to be regaled.
Sounds like Blake with that. The last episode.
Did you finish the thing?
What?
How can you not bring a guitar?
When you were
Gotta bring
like,
the guitar.
it was like, no, the barb is this role. We're doing it like
I need
this.
to grab my guitar and the hat that Steph got me.
Look, I was gonna be the one who fucking
look,
just went off the deep end.
He put his foot down on that one.
A dire rat joined
Have
your
you
party.
not played D&D? If you're gonna play a bard, you gotta play music. You can't just play.
What was we doing this time, guys?
I
this
don't know,
one.
some sort of video game reference. I don't know.
This one. Which one we choose?
You know, I'm digging that second to last one.
This one? Alright.
Yeah, all we need is a tricorn and we're good.
A tricorn?
Just give us a tricorn and we're Gucci.
Okay, let me grab
And
my
she
hat.
even carries it like it's a weapon from Monster Hunter. Alright.
It is Square Enix after all.
Capcom makes Monster Hunter.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying for this.
Look, wouldn't that be wild? Wouldn't that be freaking wild?
I mean, I don't know, Monster Hunter through Capcom has collabed with so many other companies. It's actually pretty awesome.
It is. Look, they collabed with Final Fantasy XIV.
Apparently, Sega was Sonic and Final Fantasy XIV was Square Enix.
Looking for my hat. The hell did it go?
You gotta find your tricorn.
Yeah. Your tricorn, I guess. Sugar Pie Riot. Okay. I swear, some of these people fucking be tripping when they make up these names.
One day, I'll stop being a father. For now, I'm just grateful.
The fact that he just sounds so condescending in that note.
Oh yeah, it's just, don't worry about paying rent. Where the hell is that hat?
Put some money in your piggy bank before you decide to pay rent, before you decide to do a big grown-up thing.
We'll just put a quarter in my ass and call it a coin slot. Where is this hat? Okay, yeah, open the chest. And it's just a fucking mimic.
There it is.
Throw some dehydrated onions in it and
Secret-
call it a slider.
Gabe's hidden cans. Dork.
Apparently you got a key.
I haven't seen that last time actually.
Oh shit.
So the key is totally brand new for you.
The feather on the hat must have fallen off. Maybe I
A
can find it.
beret. Oh well, close enough.
Gabe's last effects from the coroner. Pike dropped it off a few days ago. Guess I've been avoiding looking through it. Okay. You can take the kid out of juvie. Oh.
If the rest of the episode is
Why
not a
match
turn-based
left?
RPG,
I don't know why, but this must have been
If it's
really
not, what will you
special
do,
to
Blake?
Gabe. Never
I
know
don't
when
know.
you'll need a light.
Oh, no payoff.
TBD.
I'm not giving up
TBD.
yet, Gabe.
Look, at that point, I'd just drown it in another nightcap.
Steph is a stickler for details.
They didn't do what I wanted, therefore I'm gonna take more alcohol and drugs.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the gummies. There's the gummies.
Look,
Wish I'd taken
just take the
Steph's
gummies.
advice.
Just take the
Ugh.
gummies.
That's the only way you're getting through this.
We are in Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Wadu wadu.
Wadu wadu.
This must have been Gabe's.
Said Blake, but obviously
That's
you
a
could
long
hear them
list.
say, but what do I know?
bet he would have gotten through it.
I don't know, unfortunately, one of the bands I follow, like, they probably had a really bad drug issue of, like, like one of my favorite bands has such a major
Wow,
drug issue that if you listen
Still
to their
finding
music,
ways
you're
to
just
break
like,
my heart, huh?
good night. Did the drugs just mess up the slurring so bad? But it's just so
Wow.
good.
Steph is a rock star for putting this together. Ethan is gonna flip.
Alto half elf bard, level 1, health points 10, unknown chord 1 damage.
Unnamed chord.
Can you guys see that? Here, let me.
Oh,
Yes.
untuned chord. That was close.
Healing Serenade 1+ health to you and your allies, stirring him. Only exclusively doubles Thanor's next attack. Okay, after an unusual encounter with a direwolf swallowing her loot, Alto the Bard has been a constant companion to Thanor the Monster Slayer. The two have endured many trials and have recently found themselves answering a call of heroes for heroes in the city of Stoneborn.
Well narrated.
There's more. Okay. Thanor, human warrior. Why would he also have 10 points? Whatever. Stab, 2 damage. No rolling of a d20 or d4 or whatever at all. Okay. Burning Blade, 1 damage.
Wow.
1 fire dot over time. Magic effect, Shield of Courage, protects Thanor from next attack. Okay, let's get to the juicy backstory. Scroll that bitch down.
Ladies and gentlemen, the DM has walked into the building.
Thanor, the monster slayer, has the most famous hero of the Adderway Peninsula. Even the smallest child knows how he once felled a valley bear with empty hands and hurled a spear into the breast of a wraith mid-flight. Entire cities have been saved from the scourges of darkness thanks to Thanor's unrivaled strength. Okay.
But he only has 10 health points.
But he has only 10 health points. Yeah.
Is he a glass cannon?
Yeah, that's just
nobody did the standard array of of formulating stats.
Ladies and gentlemen, the DM has walked into the building.
Okay.
That's what happened
here. At
the DM
least
walked
give
in.
me the standard array.
What, you wanted to see all the die rolls?
I mean, that's what they do in actual, like, LARP. They have, like...
Oh, I know I'm sure they do.
A humongoid D20.
An actual humongoid D20, or like...
Put a feather in my cap and call it rigatoni. In the words of Dwayne and Brando.
All right. Outfit complete.
Alex the Bard, ready to serve. Time to head out.
We're already 5 hours late.
Bro, just at this point, 5 hours late, you might as well just take the gummies.
Just straight
say, oh shit, I lost track of time.
Just straight jorking it for 5 hours.
Lost track of time for 5 hours.
Oh my gosh. I just hope we get enough XP to level up, because that 10 HP is atrocious.
Hey.
I don't need, like, cheering up or whatever.
We need fucking Thanor to kill this goddamn
So,
wraith so you get your ass back
maybe
out
this
there.
wasn't the most subtle idea, but Gabe was so excited to LARP with you. I bet he'd really want you to do it.
I do want to do this. It's just...
Oh, is that little shit mad that we gave away his secret?
No, he's
Everyone's
depressed.
been working so hard. And if I'm not happy, they'll all be disappointed.
Mike, bro, you got the wrong emotion. That's up there.
You right. It's blue. Why so blue, Ethan?
Must be weird having a bunch of adults pressuring you to dress up in
Also
a
wrong
costume
game.
and act like you're
Ethan?
having fun.
Yeah. Especially my mom. She always looks so... sad.
Imagine like his last name being Hunt,
I'm, like,
and then
bummed out.
we just get the backstory for the entire Mission Impossible series.
I can't just pretend.
That's how he got into this kind of stuff, into that kind of stuff. He was a big time
Yeah, I was
LARPer.
gonna say, then don't.
Pretend.
I was gonna say, then
Just
don't
be yourself.
pretend.
Or yourself with a foam sword and a funny
Which is
hat.
why Tom Cruise is really into every stunt he does, because
What if
he
I'm
is
still,
full on LARPing.
you know,
The last Mission
having
Impossible is
fun.
coming out in May.
Then don't.
Oh, Final Reckoning.
That's fine
Yeah,
too.
I cannot wait for that.
No one will be disappointed in you for being you.
What's the stunt he's gonna do in that one? Like, was it seriously like the whole like helicopter bit in the trailer?
but I don't want to do it alone. You have to help me.
Of course.
That's the whole point of the...
He's probably going to belly flop 1,000 feet from the air to go into the city of Atlantis to destroy the AI that's reckoning our world.
Wow, that sounds like some crazy ass, like
Thanor, the monster
Netflix
slayer.
special Fast and Furious plot. That one series that you were watching. That sounds like the kind of plot
I am in
from
desperate
that.
need of a great hero.
Jed is king.
Could you be the one?
Oh my
Please
God, no
tell me your
way.
exploits.
What? The whole town?
There's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I told you the whole town is all involved in
Maybe
this.
my bard
Yeah, I was
can
gonna say
sing
Ethan is
something
playing
about
like a
me.
berserker. Use
Oh.
that rage. Tap into
Sure.
that rage. Horde of ogres.
Is that where we're going?
Yeah, horde of ogres.
A horde of ogres. That's a lot. Thanor slew them with a single shot.
My goodness. So, you must be Thanor's bard, Alto, whose songs have magical powers.
Wow.
It
What an
sounds
out
like
of
you
left
are
field, like
exactly
out of
the heroes I
pocket
need.
thing for this guy.
My name is King Tabor. The age of monsters has come upon my kingdom.
What the?
Horrible creatures stalk the streets. My people live in constant fear. But there's hope. An ancient prophecy describes
fuck?
3 mysterious gems known as soul
Look, the
jewels.
soul gems.
that
We
can
gotta get the
save us
fucking
all.
soul gems.
I need you to go
Don't
search
fuck
the
this,
kingdom,
Michael.
survive whatever's out there, and bring me back those jewels.
Michael, just let him
Do
have
you
this.
understand?
Yeah.
You gotta bring him his jewels.
Yes.
Good.
Come on, Ethan. You're a
Then you must
goddamn
go
berserker.
now.
Tap into some
My
rage,
people
buddy.
are counting on you.
The fact that he's getting this into it.
Should we start with the main road?
Okay.
Dude, I really
Time
got
to
into
find some
like Before the
jewels.
Storm when they actually played D&D. That was like, okay, they
This is
cannot have a
kind of
better side
exciting.
quest than this. And then they have this.
Here's the real question, Blake. Have you ever been in a LARP?
I wish, actually. That would actually be struck. Check our character sheets. We got a full-on map, too.
How do we know where to look?
I think we don't know. It's a true adventure.
Oh.
Let's talk to this mook. This
Excuse
mook.
me.
I definitely just ran into him. Didn't mean to do that.
Okay. It's a wolf.
A direwolf.
Shit, what do we do?
Oh, random
I
encounter.
think we have to fight it.
Okay, so this is the thing you showed us. Alright.
What?
So I do get my wish.
Yeah, no, it's actually RPG style.
Okay, so buff Ethan with Alex.
Okay.
The Song of Buff, or whatever it was.
I think it was.
Yeah, the Stirring Him. We gotta get his
Stirring
DPS
him.
up.
Double Thanor's next attack.
And then attack, I guess. I don't know. Oh, of
Maybe-
course you gotta go with the Burning Blade. You gotta get that dot applied.
Burning blade. 2 damage, and you're on fire for the next 2 turns.
2 damage.
2 whopping
I'm
damage.
still on fire.
Okay, doesn't Ethan have a spell? What was his spell again?
Let's see.
The Shield of Courage.
I think it's more of
Yeah,
defense.
We have plenty of health. Just smack that ass. With the stab this time, I guess. Yeah.
2 damage.
Oh, that was just an easy bag. Come on.
Aren't direwolves mostly
Leave the loot.
easy ass anyway?
And just left the loot.
I learned a magic attack.
1 damage to allies? Better be nice to Thanor.
3 damage to all the enemies, but 1 damage to allies.
You know, I was actually halfway expecting like a DM to be sitting at the bench doing all the die rolls for that.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have any die rolls for this segment.
Let's keep going.
No, full live action.
Just without the die
What do you
rolls.
think this key is for?
Maybe it unlocks something in one
Annoy
of these
the
stores.
corpse.
This is actually really fun.
I know, right?
Annoy the corpse, it'll be funny.
Stop it.
Or no. Dana
Dana's
just
like, I'll
said,
let you
"Or
have it.
no."
Dana's like, I'll let you have it, but we are going to draw a line.
Just taunting the dire wolf would be too absurd.
Taunting the dead direwolf.
Oh, I bet we
He
can
wouldn't
use
even
that.
be a live audience by which he could actually be affected by the taunts.
Scroll of healing, removes all
Scroll of hearing.
negative. Yeah, I know. I don't know what the hell I read. Removes all negative status effects. There you go, Dana.
What is that?
Ezuna.
It's a magic scroll.
Yeah, an ability that I don't want to use.
Thanor the Monster Slayer. And my bard.
Those guys are definitely not part of the... Never mind.
Saving your lives. There's
Never
monsters
mind.
out there.
You're like,
Orcs
surely they're not
and
part of it.
minotaurs and such. Be careful.
I was like, surely it's not, like, literally the whole town.
I don't know why
How
that
about a
fire blast
dragon
reminds me about
with a
Final Fantasy 15
candy
though, with the
treasure
magic
hoard, chocolate
being like
coins,
alchemy, and it's just
sugar
everyone
pearls,
can be caught in the
gummy
blast
jewels.
radius.
Yes, I love that.
Mint chocolate chip for the dragon.
I think they're just talking about
Fire cinnamon candies.
ice cream right now.
I'd say you're on.
I'd say you're on fire.
Okay, so let's just go into someone's house and take all their life savings. You can't have an RPG without that.
Bro.
What?
What?
Yeah, every RPG, you go into a random NPC's house and take their whole life savings.
I don't think this is that kind of RPG.
Looks like the Black
I think this
Lantern
is a...
part of the
You gotta
lore.
do die rolls.
Okay, let's do the riddle.
Like-
riddle.
Let's hear your riddle.
There are 3, it is said, heroes long dead, fashioned into soul jewels, blue, violet, red. What are their names? Do not be misled.
How are we supposed to know that?
Maybe we can look for some clues.
Wow, that's kind of on the nose.
I can't remember the last time I had this much fun.
That makes 2 of us.
Oh, blood. There's blood.
And a memory to boot.
It just pisses me off so bad, you know? The way this world is designed to make you into a horrible person. That's just the price we pay for safety and security, I guess.
Is it? Are you sure?
Of course. That's how it works. You sharpen your
Just,
teeth
are you
or
sure
starve.
about that?
Are you sure about that?
Tell me that's red paint on the floor.
Whoa. What's that about? Wanna look in here?
Yeah. Let's go.
See
in.
what I say? Now we're going into someone's place and taking their life savings.
It's a tavern.
Maybe maybe we'll be beset upon to go on an entire quest that'll last 300 episodes.
What happened here?
Fellow survivors, I see.
My God. You know, for a second, I thought that is so fucking, like, nonchalant for seeing body parts all over the floor.
Hardly my first monster attack. I know an escape trick or two.
A murder at the LARP. That would
Do
be
you know
an
what this key is
interesting
for?
murder
A
mystery.
real murder at the LARP.
Keeper. That's his leg over there.
Oh.
So, if you want to try all of the locks, I'm sure he won't stop you.
There's a black card in Magic the Gathering named Murder.
Let's see what we can
Oh
find
yeah,
around
just
here.
straight Mork character.
Just murk a creature.
Genius for convincing Steph that my character should be alone behind the bar.
Yeah, he's sus.
All the drinks I want.
He's acting
sure how I
real
feel about
sus.
Yeah, like what?
Yes?
About that ale.
See, you've poured yourself some ale. I heard Barry the Tavern Keeper has a son, Ned, who's very observant.
So, Barry's like 100 years old?
We are on a
How did
quest.
you survive the attack?
Well, I'm not proud of it, but I tripped an elderly woman.
Boy.
She had it coming. Stingy dish wench.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
No hesitation there.
Want to tell him about our quest?
We're on a quest to
Never
apparently
thought
gotta
I'd
find
call
the
him.
Infinity
Never thought I'd
Stone.
be.
you?
Never thought I'd
have
call
to
an
live in
old
fear
man this,
anymore.
but little bro's on some
Are you
ish.
now? Let me give you something
Yeah, he is a
that
mighty
you may find useful.
giant gnome.
Thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and guess we'll be meeting a snake.
Snakes within hearing must fall asleep. And it's another bard song.
We're gonna keep looking around.
Good luck.
Is it already bad if I want a full, like,
I think I checked all the compartments.
Life is Strange video game that's just this for
Someone
like
knows how
40
to
to
keep
50
Thanor
hours?
busy.
Yeah, that's kind of bad. That's kind of bad.
But is it bad as wanting
Sorry,
a
Steph. Alto is pretty happy with her current gig.
a open world sandbox lake RPG?
I say they're
The
on
game
equal
was-
footing. They are on equal
The
footing.
game was just so good. It ended too soon.
What was it, like a 4-hour campaign?
Yeah, between both games, it's like an 8-hour game. If you want to get all endings, they'll
What
probably
happened to
tack
the
on
rest of the
another 2 or
music?
3 hours.
And you just platted it?
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if it had a plat, but it had multiple gold trophies, which are still
Well,
worth a
either
lot
way.
of points.
Gonna pee.
Again, dude?
Again,
Come on, man.
damn. Sorry, good.
Pee is stored in the balls, apparently.
Saving it for the other half.
This pee is stored in the balls, apparently. No, I said something weird, like about an hour or two ago before we got on. Where it was just like, the whole thing where somebody's like pissing blood, and then I accidentally said it like bleeding piss. So I was just like, okay, would you rather bleed piss or piss blood? Oh my God.
I'll crawl graveward with your
Either way,
shoes
it sounds terrible. It all sounds terrible.
You mark my words.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's all pretty bad. Like, you're bleeding
better
out
be
your
washable.
penis. You know, like,
No, but I mean to have all the
Here we
blood
go.
replaced in your
This
body with
probably
toxic
leads into that
waste.
riddle.
Found the riddle. The answer to the riddle.
Okay, let me read it for the.
Go
You know
right
what?
ahead.
No, Michael, you no, I'll read it.
no,
Legend
no, no,
of
no,
the
no, no,
Soul.
no, 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 no,
What?
no,
You
no,
want to
no,
do
no.
it? You want to do it? You want to do it?
I will do it. I will do it. Let me just.
All right,
Let me
all
cook.
right,
Let me
all
cook.
right. Let him
Let me
cook.
let me
cook.
cook. I'm
By
a
the
cook.
order of the guild, I authorize you to
I
cook.
you to cook. All right. The legend of the soul jewels. Belinira's Desis. Long ago, it is said, when unspeakable terrors reigned even in daylight, 4 heroes faced the great shadow on the Kellyan shores. For days, the battle raged, until the powers of the great shadow overwhelmed 4 heroes, pushing them to the brink of death. There, among waves stained with blood, 3 of the heroes gave their lives, calling upon an ancient spell that pulled the souls from their bodies and fashioned them into 3 stones of immeasurable power. From Nira the Berserker, the strongest of the 4, came the Soul Ruby. From Dezis the Cleric,
Oh, this
weaver
is
of
the
stories, came the Soul Sapphire. From Belen the Illusionist, keeper of the old books, came the Soul Amethyst. With all 3 soul jewels in hand, the 4th hero took upon their sword and struck down the great shadow, piercing it with light. Then, weary and bloodied from battle, the 4th hero hid the jewels away and wandered into the deep wilds of Rune, never to be seen again.
Dude, I just got chills. Perfect. No notes.
Huh.
Okay. But yeah, all 3 my favorite Pokemon games. Sapphire, Ruby, and Amethyst, apparently.
Not even gonna lie to you. I read to my therapist like one of the prologues of my stories, and all that was said, just like at the end, was, "Wow, that you're a talented writer." I was like, "I want more."
There's no notes.
No notes.
But yeah, I think that's the answer to the Jester's riddles outside. Just Ruby, Sapphire, and Amethyst.
Oh, hey, just
I can't look in
Oh,
it.
the DM's guide, the DM's monster manual.
yeah. Where is Steph in all this?
Guess Lauren
We're about to
gonna
find her.
need a new business advisor. Someone knows how to keep Thanor busy.
Dude, what is he looking at? Is bro okay?
Steph really went all out in here.
Jesus Christ! It's so like unbelievable.
Alex is right. That I was just trying to have a little fun.
Gotta pace out that fun, Ducky. For your own good.
You know, sometimes I can't tell they're actually
Thanks.
saying it aloud. She's saying it aloud.
I swear to God, it's like she's just
We're gonna have to deal with
Mind
this.
Palace, we gotta go in our
aren't we?
Mind Palace.
gotta
Did you see
invade
this
their
warning?
mind palace. That's what she's doing. She's reading their minds for their memories, basically. Just her key to doing so is through their emotions.
Okay, but did we remember the names? Des's, Berlin, and Nira or something like that?
I'm sure it'll be an option tree.
Oh, the
I am
good old
sure.
dialogue wheel. The good old dialogue wheel.
Yeah, the good old Mass Effect dialogue wheel.
Check out what I found in that chest.
If we die in this episode, we die in real life. A scroll nimbleness, +1 dodge.
May only be used once.
Nice work, Thanor.
We'll have to save it for the final boss.
I
Hoard
feel like
all
there's
the
more stuff to
loot.
Man,
for
that
the
smile
final
went away
boss
so
and not
fast.
even use
That
it.
smile went away so fast.
Some
I'm not even gonna
really
lie.
Interesting stuff in there.
Her smile just disappeared so fast.
Ready to answer? I'll say it once more. There are 3, it is said, heroes long dead, fashioned into soul jewels, blue, violet, red.
Don't even ask me
What
which
are their
hero goes to
names?
what.
Do not be misled.
Okay, let's
Their
lock in,
names
boys. The left option's the left option's funny. Yeah, the right
The
one.
answer
Yeah.
is Nira, Dacis, and Belen.
You
I told you
solved
there'd be a
the
wheel.
You've been told. Your prize? A useful hint. Behold. To bribe that deadly troll of old, you have to pay 4 coins of gold.
4 coins. Got it.
Cool. Let's just pickpocket this guy
There's
first
more.
for another
Because
few
you solved
coins.
my verse,
Wow,
you
you're gonna
take one
pickpocket
gold
the
from
jester?
my purse.
Just Skyrim. Just yoink off his pants.
Thanks.
Get your sneak
Mike-
up so far that you just take off all his clothes.
Michael, what do
I wish we
I?
could
Why
go
could
out
I
to
see
the
you doing that in a real
tavern,
life
join its full of
LARP?
people.
You just get so into it, and you're like, I need to steal, like in Skyrim. You just go up to a guy LARPing as a guard, remove his pants. His pants.
But except, it would be a LARP, so I wouldn't actually be the one removing the clothes. The person would just be removing their own clothes, which would be pretty damn funny.
Take off your
Because
pants.
I
Well,
rolled,
look
I
at me.
rolled the sneak, but I rolled the sneak and the pickpocket.
Aren't I supposed to be the? Hey, what's all this?
I rolled a 20. That's a critical. It's a critical pickpocket.
Knock him dead.
A critical pickpocket. Yeah, you take off all your clothes. That's how critical it was.
Got a lot of people who care about him.
Just pee is stored in the balls.
You responsible for
Another scroll.
That is such
Okay,
a
let's
stupid
look at
saying.
We're the good guys.
Right, of course.
You and your allies gain an
Scroll
extra
and
turn.
of
That's
advantage?
OP. Wait, used once.
So it's
What, you think that was used twice?
Just bonus initiative.
yeah. I actually do have to explore on this episode. So
A whole collectathon. That's what I'm saying. They can milk a whole
The entire
ass,
town. God
a whole
damn.
ass RPG out of this.
Could there be something down the alley?
This is boring.
Why is my... Shh, they're here.
Woe is me.
Oh my god.
Woe is me. Behold,
They're all in on
Olaf
it.
has been slain by yonder
God,
river monster.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
Just down the
Like,
yonder.
I get like having a dedicated group, but the whole fucking town.
Just when you have a small town that's just basically a glorified hallway and everyone's a hipster.
you actually
I
be
guess
surprised.
so.
Wow. That actually felt really sad.
Yeah, right? Beware
They're
of
here.
the river monster.
The Loch Ness monster.
Come on. Monster
Due
abundance.
to
The long thought
unfortunate-
dead, please,
Oh,
Yosor.
that's funny. That's actually funny. Due to an unfortunate
Aw.
abundance of monsters, the
Disappointed.
apothecary is
I
closed.
thought I would finally get to go in.
Ha!
Oh there. You
Okay,
look like adventuring
blacksmith.
folk. Perhaps the magpie can set you straight.
Everything okay? You seem pretty...
What you buying?
Grumpy.
What are you buying?
This life, being a smith in the age of monsters.
Whoa.
Oh, he's really into it.
Really into this.
If we find out, we'll tell you.
I won't hold my breath.
Is that the police officer?
No, that's the guy that I went through a breakup in the last couple episodes.
Oh.
Please
Or why he's
knock
angry.
twice.
Go for it.
Roll to knock.
Yep.
Roll a, 1, and it's a critical fail. You bust the glass and cut your hand.
Or mortal. Mortal.
Oh, she said
No,
title.
Every D&D campaign, whenever there's a door, you have to do everything and investigatory besides listening at the door and opening the door, or checking the door for traps. You check in for arcane runes. You check in for
Sorry
history.
about the lock. These are dangerous times.
You check for locks. Ah,
Welcome
she's the
to
witch.
the Magpie Emporium.
The
Oh.
Vavitch.
So, this is like a magic shop.
I'm gonna take a look around a bit, okay?
Okay.
Let's see what's
Wait, was this
next
the
empty,
flower
please.
shop? Oh
No.
no, this is the record store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, wait. You mean to tell me you...
Dude,
He
I
glossed
don't
over the
know.
vinyls.
He's
Look,
forging the
look, look,
Skysword
look. The
Palace.
architecture is
Oh,
the
yeah?
same.
One day,
It's all a
That
The
actually
strip,
does
strip
records.
mall.
The records. No, I'm not going to let you have that. No.
Golems.
Just,
Animation fee not included. Oh,
bruh.
Steph.
What are we supposed to save the 4 coins for again?
Spells. Very cute, Steph.
Said for the ogre.
Spells for sale?
Oh, the
To
ogre.
members of the Sorcery Guild only.
So we gotta go
Sorry.
scam someone for another coin.
Seeking insight? Draw a card.
Oh, we're going to actually have to choose from all of those cards.
What do I want insight about?
Then again, should never touch another man's tarot deck.
Well, I guess we could do people if the troll counts as a person.
I think it meant like
Okay, yeah,
Nah.
let's look at our own fortune. Let's look at our own
I
fortune.
mean, I hope that's true.
Even though playing with another man's tarot deck is like using a Ouija board.
You know what? Let's see it. Let's see all their fortunes.
All the people's fortune.
Steph is just awesome. Is that true for Ryan? I hope so.
And now let's do things.
My
power.
Let's say
Chaos and
Typhon for
destruction.
last.
Yeah. No shit.
Oh, that's some interesting foreshadow.
Just break shit.
Haven, I guess.
Yikes.
Oh, wow.
Just mega yoinkers.
Wow. Wow.
Just mega yoinkers. Okay.
Holy shit. Too real.
The devil.
Wow.
Warning. Cat is cursed. Do not pet.
Valkyrie.
Yeah, no need to warn me. I guess some heroes are into bards with flashy guitars, but I'm glad Thanor has better taste.
Okay, we need to get we need to get upgraded armor.
Dude, I hear you, but a combat-based
Or
system with
weapon.
no social mechanics is like my
Hang on a
fucking
minute.
nightmare. Are you?
Hey, Precious. Where did you come from? Are you the one I've been hearing in the walls?
Smartass, there's a cat outside the shop. Dude, I don't know. She doesn't have a collar.
She's the true
Yeah?
final boss.
I'll call Pike, see if anybody's reported their cat missing. Meantime, guess she's coming to work with me, isn't she? Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Okay, we need to actually
Said I'm
sell
hot.
something to get a
Did she
coin.
mean it? Or was she just messing around?
Never seen Steph feel this way before. Maybe I could reassure her. She's always so confident.
Oh, we're gonna tease.
The Soul Sapphire's right there. For sale.
Do we want to go for the Soul Sapphire?
that's what we
I am
need,
the
so we
only
have to.
vendor of magical items in the kingdom.
Why is this 10,000 gold?
Was I too generous? It was originally 20,000, but
No, I meant
Square
I have
Enix and their
3 gold
tax of
pieces.
Maybe we can make some kind
I
of
have
deal
3
with
gold
her.
pieces. 3 copper pieces.
would you consider giving us that sapphire in exchange for something far more valuable?
Wait, what was the option? Marriage?
Right.
My hand. In marriage.
Oh my gosh.
And all of its associated benefits. And you should know, I wouldn't offer if I didn't mean it.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh man, this
A
just got
gulp?
real.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued. But I'm afraid I can't accept. For now.
Oh
We need
my
the sapphire
gosh.
right away. It's for a quest to end the age of monsters.
I've heard there's a magical fish that lives
A
in the River
magical
of
fish.
Sorrows. Bring me back one of its scales, and I'll give you the sapphire in return.
Side quest.
Yeah.
Press triangle to high five. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Unless we can get an upgrade, a weapon upgrade for the electric guitar.
I do.
Maybe when Ethan's not around. That's not ominous at all.
All right.
The Sorcery Guild hereby authorizes the Magpie Emporium to buy and sell items with magical properties. The guild assumes no responsibilities for the consequences.
Now let me read that
Yulia
correctly.
Varnazian, Archmage.
Then let me read that correctly. The Sorcery Guild hereby authorizes the Magpie Emporium to cook with all
cook.
these magical properties.
Just Jesse, it's time to cook.
We do the
Oh
winking,
my
we do the
gosh.
wink for a wank.
Then
So
if you touch this, you know.
corny. The amount of corn. Okay, let's
Oh,
go kill
don't deny. You know you're
The
having
amount
fun.
of corn.
Rainbow fish. No, this is the worst game ever. No, I'm kidding.
Man, Blake, that would be for you a nuclear
I'm gonna
tape.
say something that I would never say in any other game. Let's go fishing.
What? Are you out of your mind?
1, 2, 3.
Like they just like, please don't do this. Don't do this.
1, 2, 3. I control me. This book is written for fucking toddlers.
Ooh, nothing like getting pissed off at your anger management book.
Okay, he's not playing.
No. Same dude that was like screaming in the last episode.
Fish scale.
Okay, the angry guy's still not playing.
I wonder how Riley's doing with the USB.
Okay, is the jogger down to clown?
What, you want to try and
Felt amazing. I'm so proud of myself.
Oh,
Wow.
camera angle.
smooch and you want to
Yeah, what was
Blake's trying to
that?
smooch and snatch?
Oh, my one Paramore in the Life is Strange series is unassuming jogger.
I have to, renew my Bard Guild membership.
Yeah. Okay.
She
All I'm
impromptu that
saying-
so fast.
I want a whole RPG of this, just this episode. I can't even describe what I'm looking at. Anyway, brutal.
Hey there.
That was the most shit-eating grin I've ever seen.
I could ask Riley how progress is going with the USB.
Quit causing trouble, Leo. Can you,
Any luck with the USB?
But how are you gonna say that in character?
No, not yet. It's gonna take hours, if we're lucky. Oh.
How am I gonna say that in character?
If you want to check it out,
Yeah,
it's
just
running
how
on
are you
an
gonna
office
say that in
computer,
character?
Don't touch anything. Okay.
I think I just did.
Thank you so much for doing this. You don't have to thank me. It's the least I
This is
could do
breaking
for
my
Gabe.
immersion.
And actually,
Oh my god.
it's kind of fun. I didn't realize you were so good with computers. Is that what you're going to school for? Civil engineering. Or maybe robotics? It's a lot to figure out. Kind of crazy. Anyway,
Civil engineering
let's talk about
robotics.
something else.
Civil
Let's talk
engineering with
later.
an emphasis in
I'll let
robotics.
you know if I make any progress. Thanks again.
The founder of Skynet's like background in education.
This is just so nice.
How much was the check? Oh, $500.
500 smackers.
I will definitely not touch this.
Okay.
I got my membership renewed.
I wonder what we'll find at the Bridge of Flowers.
Gotta go fishing.
Steph's still waiting for us to find her that magical fish scale.
That's where we're going. We're gonna.
That alley goes to the river. Fish live in rivers.
Uh-uh. I live in ponds.
Some kind of snake?
Oh, good thing we got a spell for that. It's just the same guy again.
Do we have to fight it?
Why wouldn't we?
It's cute.
I mean, it's kind of cute, isn't it?
What are you talking
What was that?
about?
Oh, rawr.
It's gonna attack. What do you want to do?
The bell.
Ophidian chime. Snakes within hearing must fall asleep.
Pretend that's a low sound. Snake's ears are internal, so they can't hear.
Snakes also cannot speak common tongue.
Nice.
Oh, wait.
More loot.
Loot!
All right, let's make some ears bleed.
Bard, Horde, Disharmony. 3 damage.
It's a lot of damage.
Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
What's that?
That's a spell in D&D. You basically inflict damage by laughing at someone.
Let's go back and trade it for the Soul Sapphire.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we got our 4th coin.
That was so smart of you to use the bell.
It worked out, didn't it?
Okay. We handled
Look,
the
you gotta pull your weight, Ethan. My back hurts.
They really do any battling.
Listen here. Since you two already defeated the serpent,
Wait.
maybe you can handle the troll around the bridge.
I've
Want
killed plenty of
to
trolls
hear
in
him
my
out?
day. Let's go.
I think he's gonna say the same thing.
You can just.
Thankless life. Being a smith in the age of monsters.
He's not a quest giver. That's a bummer.
He already gave us one. Looking for like a silver something.
Have you got all the other items in a previous playthrough?
No, but they give you plenty. And you don't need. You don't really need all of them.
Yeah.
Impressive. Well, then here's my end of the bargain.
Acquire the main item you need.
Power, like energy surge through his veins. He starts convulsing.
Yeah.
Unlimited power.
I hope the other jewels are cheaper.
No, she's really into this though.
Why do I almost hear Michael harumping? This is boring. I can't get into this. Suspension of disbelief. The whole town can't get into this.
You were so right about that, Blake, that I found it opportune to go and set the fishes free.
Dude, a third time?
More like a fourth and fifth time.
What is going on, bud?
Well, you know, I mean, sometimes you eat a bad piece of fish. Which I guess I did.
Food poisoning in the form of a diuretic, not even diarrhea.
Sure, why not? But yeah, you're right. Whole town's in it. Suspension of disbelief gone. You were right on the money.
Ribbon that bright.
Cannot engage.
Another dodge spell. Can we have duplicates?
Yeah.
Got another scroll. Cool.
But that just means I gotta drink up on my water.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you gotta replace the water you just pissed out.
Well, yeah. That's the whole point.
Just
you have to be
remember
70%
when we all
water.
remember when we got into the gallon of water a day thing, and it's just like we kept pissing, and then it's just like there'd be a time where it's just like we keep accidentally pissing our pants after we just got done pissing.
I recall that being more you than anybody else of us.
Just fucking stop. It won't stop.
I swung over the top once.
No way.
I think all the rest of us
I'll
were
give you
just
$1
kind of like, this comes with the territory of gallon of water a day.
I did. I don't have to prove it. I'm gonna tell my mom you called me a liar.
Do it, dude.
You're not
I
my
dare you.
dad. You're not my
Not an
dad.
option to pick up dollar.
Nah, unfortunately.
Look, just pick up the damn dollar.
Shouldn't go back until we found all 3 jewels.
Bro, why not? We always do that.
Yeah, finders keepers, losers weepers. You know that.
Dude, I better be able to go back in fucking time after collecting all 3 jewels.
Now who sounds like they want to see the LARP get done?
No, I'm just giving high hopes.
High hopes. All right. All right.
Could you imagine though?
What? Just a second Max Caulfield?
Just collect all the Infinity Gems. Summon Max Caulfield.
Hell, Fire Emblem already did something like that, so technically, you know.
What? They summoned Max Caulfield from Life History?
No.
Shut up. Shut up.
I was saying how they like.
What would her No,
that would be
let's-
pretty
no,
fire, though.
No, let's work this out. What would her weapon even be? What would her weapon even be?
A light staff because she's a photographer and it emits light.
More like a spear fighter, I think.
You think she's a spear fighter?
Yep.
We're like master spell seekers.
Yep.
Look, let's ask this question: is Max the kind of character who's into D&D?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Probably. Look, her favorite movie of all time was Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
Damn.
And you call her a nothing sandwich when you know that?
Right before you picked it up.
That was her personality in the first game. That was just like the one thing. And I was like, okay, she's the best character in gaming.
Man, talk about a full 180-degree heel turn John Cena style.
No, it's just a gimmick. Dude!
No, come on, you know
This
it.
boy.
Man, he is assumed so many costumes.
He's got a soul jewel right there.
Alright. Let's talk strats, boys.
I don't know if there's any strats to talk about other than buffing
Just
our
fucking
glass
do
cannon.
an RKO. Just do a straight RKO on his
What do you
ass.
think we should do?
Just Randy Orton.
Yeah, just basically do that.
Some gold in exchange
Oh, I forgot about the whole
Throw him on a
bribery thing. I
throw him
forgot
on a
about the
ladder and put him out
bribery
for a few
goal.
days, like Cody Rhodes did to Kevin Owens.
God damn it. 4. He wants 4. See, I was listening, Dana. Are you proud of me? I was listening.
Pleasure doing business. Anything else?
Man, her smile is so fake looking at times. It's not even funny.
We're on a quest. Anything you can do to help us out?
I could teach you to fight like me. Here you go.
Okay. Warrior. Strike of Wrath. Attack. 3 damage. Oh, come on. 3 damage.
Right, they got to keep it fair.
That was quick.
Oh my gosh.
Look, you were so looking forward to
That's
this LARP,
all.
but you're so disappointed at the same time. How are you living with this dichotomy right now, Blake?
Look, okay, there's a base damage, and then you gotta roll for the actual damage that's on top of the base damage.
Right, you got to not look at it as D&D.
Look, do you remember how disappointed you were by the poker episode in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders? Because it didn't really represent poker.
I think I blacked
Do you?
that out, probably. I don't know, was I watching this while I was...
Yeah, you were. You were watching it at least while you were partially drunk. I don't know if you were fully drunk. I didn't know you
Wait,
could get
did
fully
that
drunk.
boy just say this troll is emo? What he needs is a good old RKO.
Anytime.
Throw him on a ladder like Cody Rhodes did to Kevin Owens that one time.
Getting there.
Okay.
And put him out for a few days.
That troll was scary. I admit it.
No, nothing beats Randy Orton coming back to save
Even
Kevin
after you paid
Owens
him
from
off,
absolutely
he was
obliterating
still
Sami
scary.
Zayn by RKOing Kevin Owens and all of the security staff of WWE.
Man, are we actually talking WWE? I mean, my God, that is funny as shit that we are. But
I mean, we can
look,
all agree that WWE is just glorified LARPing, right?
Yeah, we can all agree on that. It is some very,
Not saying
very
it's
intense
fake.
LARPing.
I don't want people coming after you, Dana. But it is kind of scripted. Look, I would not be wanting a receiving end of a steel chair to the face, which they actually. So many people were getting degenerative brain diseases from taking too many blows to the head.
Wow, the fact that you put it like that instead of just calling it so many concussions.
I hope we meet again.
Which I guess is effectively like a degenerative brain disease.
Do you
Troll
think we'll
dust.
run into any more trolls?
What's troll dust code for?
Doubt it. They're pretty.
Too bad we didn't have this.
Is that a
back at the
strain?
bridge.
Is that a strain in Colorado?
Any
Someone let me know.
A Colorado strain. Trolls become friendly. Just
Yeah,
roll
look
it
at
up,
that.
roll
Look
it
at
up,
that.
line it up, pass it around.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Or is it more
Look
like
at that.
Feel already
or is
with
it
our
more like
music.
angel dust?
Yeah. But
Just
the
look at
skull
that.
heals us
They
completely.
save you the guessing work as to what that is.
We need to find more coins.
Just troll heroin. Okay, let's get the fuck
Man,
out
you
of
were the
here.
one who said it like that. I was assuming something else entirely. Considering that, they're in Colorado.
Nose candy?
Bart?
Bird?
bird?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 2 of the stones, right? We just need the third
Yeah.
one. Okay. I still feel like we haven't shaken the blacksmith for all he's worth.
I'm pretty sure Dan has at least told you 2 or 3 times that we've squeezed
Look.
all the
But have
orange
you
juice
tried
out
it?
of that blacksmith.
Have you tried shaking him upside down and see what falls out?
Do you really think she has the strength to pick up what appears to be a 400-pound man by the legs and shake him up and down?
Look, hear me out.
Hear you out with what?
I
With
feel
what
like
nothing
there's
sandwich are
more
you gonna
stuff
retort
to
me with?
find in the Black Lantern.
If
I
you have
feel
enough
like there's
buffs
more stuff
applied,
to find
you
in
can
the
do
Black
anything.
Lantern.
What? Are you just gonna say I raise you by your legs and then expect him to handstand? Is that what you're wanting, Blake? It's just for him to handstand? And then Alex grab him by the legs somehow and just pretend to shake him?
Well, no, because apparently we're coming back to shake the lunch money out of the old gnome here.
What you're looking for.
God, this entire town. Except for the angry guy.
I would argue he's LARPing the most out of all of us.
Who?
Xehanort,
The angry guy.
did you see this?
That's got to be it.
He ain't LARPing their game. He's probably LARPing that WWE energy.
It's one of the jewels.
Is there this whole time?
Man, I was expecting someone to just roll up behind them and be like, no, you can't take that.
We've got all 3.
Yeah, this is going pretty smoothly, actually. I was thinking
Yeah,
we'd
too
have
smooth.
to. I was almost thinking
Yeah,
we'd
where's
have to
the
shake our
boss?
fist at the old gnome, saying, "When are you gonna listen? When are you gonna learn this lesson, old man?"
That's bullying the elderly.
All right, back to the park.
All right, so we have all 3 Infinity Stones. Or soul gems. My bad.
Yeah, there's like 6 Infinity Stones. My guy?
You know, in the comics, they were actually called soul gems. If I remember in some
I
context.
thought they were always called the Infinity Stones.
God.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you might be right, but
The monster slayer.
I've also heard
You've come at last.
some
Do you remember me from your
depictions.
past
But anyway,
adventures?
we have a
They're
tiefling
nefarious.
here.
The forest spirit.
You have done well on your quest. The forest notices.
She offers a treasure for you to claim. Look, there.
What is that?
A stash of porn.
Even his mom?
Today is the day you'll become a man. Here's a stash of porn.
Wow.
Sort of
Really?
It's exactly the same as I drew in the comics. It's got the pincer and the same grip, and it's got this part.
Now he's breaking character because he's
So the
so
soul
wildly
gems are basically
baffled.
glorified materia.
Can I?
You gotta
really
attach
take
it to the sword. You know what?
Of course.
I was gonna say
Materia
use it
said
for
so,
no.
right?
Was Blake gonna go good?
Well, no, he's obviously wanting to go paladin. Bro just dropped his sword, though. You still have to hoard all your swords from your adventure.
Blake's like really trying to make it be like.
See what I mean?
Guys.
Glorified materia. It's a summon spell, support spell, and status spell. Oh shit! You're tripping. We're
Yeah, she is.
hallucinating.
No, we're singing side of Ethan's mind. He bursts with happiness.
We're actually in the lands of Faerun now.
Man, if that's so, how come he's still small and diminutive? How come we don't see him as like a big towering paladin?
Bard, a song, if you please.
Okay, here we go.
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 Here it is. Here it is.
Prophecy fulfilled.
The prophecy is fulfilled at last. Now Thanor's might is unsurpassed.
Bars. And now we're getting the final boss. Oh my gosh, this is the best game. No Life is Strange is put out. Lock the fuck in, Michael. If we die here, we'll die in real life.
Yeah, at least you will.
Gravius was Jed this whole time. Or the king.
I'll take that sword now. And the jewels.
Cravius, Lord of the Underworld. I should have known King Tabor was you all along.
You fools! You have collected the jewels I need and brought them right to me.
Let's... I don't know. Let's
Encourage
buff
him.
the boy. Yeah, buff.
We've gotten
Stat
this far.
boost.
We can beat him.
Give them to me!
Oh, he's got that
Dude, that battle
Riku style.
music. That battle music, though.
He's got that Riku hut.
Okay, now they
Oh
actually
my.
gave us a HUD. Alright, do we want to start off with... Let's look at our items. I want to look at our items. Dude, that music. Okay. Lock in. Do we want to take an extra turn this early?
It's the start of the battle. It's not an extra turn.
You know, let's do our song boost.
I think it was magic.
That music.
Stirring him.
Oh my gosh, okay. Alright, Thanor, let's see what attacks he got. Magic or attacks? Yeah, let's do it. Attacks. Yeah.
Strike of Wrath.
Well, Burning Blade caused the dot.
That's true.
So we can do Burning Blade now and then Strike of Wrath. Or we can maximize damage output. Never mind. Okay, no. Fire dot.
Curse this fire!
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Blake, this is all you. This is all you, homeboy.
Also, use the Scroll of Advantage on Thanor.
Scroll of Advantage.
It goes with both of them.
Oh, we both get an extra turn? Okay. So, let's do... I don't know, what was all of Alta's other spells? Let's pull them up.
Does she just have this Healing Serenade?
Yeah, I think it's just that. Okay, what about attacks? Let's look at attacks. Horde Disharmony, I think, has more damage.
Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Horrid Disharmony.
Okay, and then Thanor, let's do that Wrath move.
So it's like
that Wrath.
This is our extra turn, by the way.
Yeah, what's Thanor's spells again? Oh, do we want to Shield of Courage? Or you
The
think
question
we
is,
don't
does he
need it?
get tougher?
Save it in the back pocket for when it gets worse. Can we do another Wrath move? But I imagine no.
No, I think it's only once.
We can do another Burning Blade, but he's still on fire, I think. Just shiv his ass.
So stab.
Yeah. Poke. And do we have any attack items, or is it all just like?
I think they're all support
Advantage.
items.
We could do it. We could
Okay,
do a
yeah.
nibble this.
What does that do again? Extra dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
do
it's still our
nimbleness.
it's still our turn though.
Yeah, do nimbleness.
Scroll of Nimbleness.
Look, is there another boss after this? We can blow our wad. Oh, it's still our turn. Well, Jesus Christ. Okay. Just do the untuned chord.
Untuned Chord.
It's like, where are all the die rolls?
Wait, did he just debuff us?
No, he missed because of
He
that
missed.
dodge.
Oh, that's funny. So anyways, I started blasting. Well, don't do the fire blast, because it probably does more damage to us. So do we have to put the buffs up every time?
I think so.
Or is it permanent?
I think you have to do it every time. So we have multiple turns for it.
Do you want to run that back then? Just support Thanor and oh, we could just do another Skull of Advantage. Yeah, just do that.
Nope, we're out of
you
it.
can't.
Oh, we're out.
We could do another Scroll of Nimbleness.
I'd almost just say just keep boosting Thanor's attack, because I think we use all Alta's attack spells. Stirring him.
Stirring him.
Dude, and then this guy's gonna be on fire for the rest of the fight. Okay. Alright.
Blake's like, we're just
Yeah,
throwing out
let's
the rule book, I guess. We're just throwing out the player book.
Fire! Oh, I'm just kidding.
just blast us as well. Yes, keep poking him.
I summon the fury of hell!
Oh, finally.
Death to
He's
all
really
who defy
giving it to us.
me!
Yeah, you're nothing. That did nothing.
Wow.
Stirring him, keep poking.
Burning blade.